Welcome to SuperDude, the channel is SuperDavedev. We are watching and looking at the data for the race in Austria. The Formula 1 Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring. Verstappen is starting first, Leclerc is in second, Carlos Sainz in third, George Russell in fourth, Sergio Perez fifth, Kevin Magnussen sixth, Esteban Ocon seventh, Lewis Hamilton is in eighth, Mick Schumacher in ninth. I'm not going to go through all the names, but now we get the general gist. We're about to start the race. There might be a problem with Alonso's car. Oh no, it's going. Okay, so we're about to get the race started. Boys. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's almost green lights, Dude, I don't know why these back moggers are so slow to join up. So, all the cars are ready to go. Nice, awesome. Verstappen's first, Leclerc is in second. George Russell is right next to Carlos Sainz, dude. But Carlos Sainz is basically using maximum track. I wonder if they're gonna penalize Carlos Sainz, because he went off the track and kind of gained an advantage speed-wise, but... Oh, Perez is on the outside of Russell. So as Russell and Carlos Sainz are battling, Sergio Perez went on the outside. He didn't make it. However, he's so close that at some point he is going to pass Russell. Dude, there's so much smoke here, bro. Perez is off the track. I believe Russell and Perez touched. Dude, there's so much smoke, bro. That is so much smoke, dude. Is that from the fans, or is that clouds? What is that? There's so much smoke, dude, covering the track and everything. It's impossible to see what's happening there. That is turn, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So around 5, 6, 7, turn 5, 6, and 7, there's so much smoke it's impossible to see. Even at turn 4 and 5, there's a lot of smoke. So Verstappen is in the lead, Leclerc is right behind Verstappen, Carlos Sainz is in second, Yuki Tsunoda and Albon is noted starting procedure infringement. So Albon and Yuki Tsunoda has a starting procedure infringement. Hamilton's in 7th place. I'm going to keep an eye on Hamilton because I believe he's got a very fast car. I don't think... Yeah, so turn 4, 5, it starts to get really smoky, dude. I don't know why these people are causing so much smoke, dude. That is ridiculous. So Perez had to go into the pits. To change tires. Did he damage his car in any way apart from the tires? Because I'm sure he must have flat spotted something. Can we see the replay, please? Why is Formula 1? Why are these broadcasting Sky Sports broadcasts such a slow as, you know, it's slow to act on replay, slow to give us the information we need as viewers to see what actually happened. I don't understand this, dude. DRS is enabled. Fastest lap is Max Verstappen, 1 minute 10.3. So 1 minute 10.3 is fastest lap so far from Max Verstappen. Turn 4 incident involving Russell and Perez, noted causing a collision. So it's noted. Dude, I am like having some stupid ass technical issues here, bro. So Verstappen is still at first. Leclerc is actually gaining on Verstappen, dude, in first place. He's actually DRS zone. He's in Verstappen's DRS zone. We're looking here at, so fastest lap from Verstappen. Immediately Leclerc goes fastest, even faster than Verstappen. 1 minute 9.9. Carlos Sainz is right behind, but Leclerc looks like he's actually on the attack. Russell is still in 4th, Ocon is in 5th, Magnussen's in 6th, and my stream is now buffering. Oh my, this is a eventful stream, I must say. Okay, so Mick Schumacher is down in 8th, 9th is Ricciardo. We're just doing position check now that we're waiting for this bloody stream to buffer and get his buffering over. Stroll is in 11th, Gasly is in 12th, Albon and Yuki Tsunoda, they have a starting infringement, so they probably will get 5-second penalty. 15 Yuki Tsunoda, Latifi 16th, 17 Alonso, Vettel is in 18th, Bottas is in 19th, Perez is dead last, but remember he went into the pit, so there is a possibility, there is a slight possibility that he might just be able to successfully pull off a comeback, because they try to put him almost immediately, so they didn't lose too much time. However, it's not gonna necessarily help him. Oh man, this is just so unnecessary. Now I have to deal with technical issues just because my stream wants to be an asshole. Like, this is ridiculous, dude. Like, come on, bro. I'm just gonna be sure that this thing is working the way it's supposed to work before I do anything. Let's see. It might be that the site is having some traffic, an abnormal amount of traffic or something. And what I mean with the site is I mean the stream. The stream might just have an issue where there's so many people on the stream that it's causing some kind of buffering. Now I can see that at least it's trying to show that it's happened, that it's doing what it's supposed to do. Perez did give Russell enough space, so that means that there's a chance that Russell is going to get a penalty, boys and girls. Can we say that together? Penalty for Russell. Now, the only reason why I'm celebrating that is not because I don't like Russell. I think Russell is way better than Lewis Hamilton. It's just that he's driving for Mercedes. He's driving for Mercedes, dude. That is the main reason. Dude, this stream is a total disaster. Total disaster, bro. Okay, so baby, let's see if it continues. So Leclerc is still right behind Verstappen. 0.7, so he's right in DRS zone. He's right there pushing Verstappen. Carlos Sainz is in 3rd place. He's not doing much. It's like he's just being I think he's trying to hope and see if Leclerc and Verstappen mess up, so he can just take advantage. Russell is already 3 seconds behind Sainz, which means he's 5 seconds behind the leader already. So Russell's car cannot keep up with Ferrari and Red Bull. He did do a good start, he did do a good challenge in the start of the race, however he couldn't continue that challenge. Ocon is right behind Russell, less than a second, so 0.8, 0.6, 0.7, dude. Lewis Hamilton's coming through on, he's 8th. Wait, why wasn't he 7th? So Mick Schumacher repassed Hamilton, it seems. Interesting. You know what is really funny? Is that they're talking about... Dude, I'm so annoyed. I'm super annoyed with something and I need to stop this before it just gets out of hand. Hey, this is so annoying, but I think I fixed it. Yeah, so they said that Leclerc was smiling after the sprint race yesterday, and they said that it might be because now Leclerc is showing that he had something to smile about. Their straight line speed is crazy. So Hamilton is saying their straight line speed is crazy, so he's talking about Magnussen and Mick Schumacher. Yeah, that's exactly how Russell feels, because Russell already dropped like almost 3 seconds. He was 5 seconds behind the leader and now 7 seconds behind. He dropped 2 seconds. 2 seconds in almost a lap and a half. 2 seconds slower. Like, that is insane, dude. Oh, there's his teammate Perez. He's about to lap Perez, man. That is not good. He's about to lap Perez. It's not good for Perez. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, come on, Perez. I think Perez has got damage. He must have damage, dude. Perez is damaged. Of course he will move out of the way. He's a bloody teammate of Verstappen. Like, that's the one thing he would do. Damn, dude. So, we are waiting to see if Leclerc is going to make a move. Like, Leclerc is staying right behind. Like, he's making sure that if Verstappen does any mistake... Yeah, he's getting closer and closer. 0.4, so he's less than half a second. Okay, now he's going up again to 0.6, 0.5. Very close. Leclerc is on Verstappen like a rash. Like, Verstappen cannot shake Leclerc, and that's interesting, dude. Carlos Sainz is still 2 seconds behind. Russell is now 8 seconds behind the leaders. Like, he is dropping a second a lap at this point. Ocon is 0.5 right behind Russell. Why isn't Ocon already past Russell? Because if Russell is that slow. Magnussen is right behind Ocon as well. Mick Schumacher, I'm saying Michael, but I mean Mick, is right behind Magnussen. Hamilton is 0.3 behind Mick. Interesting. So I guess it's just a repeat of the sprint race where Hamilton is going to take almost 10 laps before he passes Mick Schumacher. Norris is 2 seconds behind Hamilton in 9th place. Ricciardo is 10th. Stroll's 11th. Gasly is 12th. Albon in 13th. Yuki Tsunoda is 14th. Zhou is 15th. Latifi 16th. 17th is Alonso. Vettel is in 18th. Bottas is in 19th. And Perez is dead last, dude. I think they need to bring Perez in. If Perez is that slow, they need to bring him in, dude. I think he's got nothing. I think there's some damage. He should try to make a move on Max Verstappen. Leclerc just tried to make a move on Max Verstappen. That's at the second turn. The second turn, and he's right on Verstappen, dude. He is right on Verstappen. He is right on Verstappen. And Leclerc is like really pushing Verstappen right now, dude. George Russell has the 5-second penalty for causing the issue with Perez. I cannot hold this long. How is the Ferrari that much faster? 5-second penalty for Russell, causing a collision. So it seems because of, but what? Yeah, as far as I know, they had the option to change to fresher tires for this race. They all have basically medium tires. If I'm having a look here. Both Leclerc, both Verstappen has got medium tires, so it means that they basically equal performance. However, it seems Leclerc's car is a little bit faster than the Red Bull on equal tires, medium tires. Dude, he's catching up to Verstappen. There's not like, this is not going to be an easy race. Okay, but okay, let's not forget about the Ferrari factor. The Ferrari factor is that they will shoot themselves in the foot. Unfortunately, Ferrari is incompetent when it comes to strategy. So ultimately, if Red Bull just make sure their strategy is solid, then nothing can beat Verstappen. Unless if Verstappen's reliability creeps in, which is possible. So first of all, if Leclerc somehow passes Verstappen in first place, and somehow Ferrari destroys the first position finish that Leclerc should have after passing Verstappen, I'm sorry to say, but then someone needs to get fired at Ferrari. Someone, like, they just need to fire whoever is in charge of strategy. They need to fire that guy. If it's the manager, whoever it is, they have to find the person, fire him. There shouldn't be any more excuses. There shouldn't be any more second chances, because Ferrari strategist is an absolute disaster. He's a disaster waiting to... Dude, he's literally passed Verstappen on track. Leclerc passed Verstappen on track, fair and square. Verstappen couldn't do anything. Like, Leclerc positioned his car perfect. Like, he passed Verstappen as if Verstappen was like I think they need to pass Verstappen immediately. Pit Verstappen immediately. I wanted to say pit, but I said pass. So this is really good. Come on, Leclerc. At least you are finally showing that you are definitely the guy Ferrari needs to be prioritizing. Dude, he did such a good job, dude. How he passed him. It is almost like Verstappen was looking for parking space. He was driving so slowly around that corner. He didn't even think that Leclerc will even attempt to do that, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, so Russell is doing the 5-second penalty. He's getting a new front wing change and everything. They should have done the same for Perez, bro. A new front wing change, because I think that might be something that he's... Whoa, Verstappen went into the pits. Okay, I just cheated there. I cheated. I looked at the actual the live data. Remember, my live data comes straight from the source. And my stream is delayed. I think all streams will be delayed compared to live data coming straight from the source. I think that's just the way it is. So so my live stream is a little bit delayed, and and I'm looking at the live data, and it's saying that Verstappen definitely did pit, but somehow Esteban Ocon passed. Whoa! Oh, because he went into the pit and he lost. See, that is... I would have put him immediately. I would have immediately, as soon as Verstappen got passed by Leclerc, I would have pitted him. And also, just before this pit stop, just before I mentioned that my stream was delayed compared to the live data you're seeing, Verstappen also had a lockup. So I think they decided to pit him because of the fact that he also locked up. They just said, you know what, it's best that he comes in to do the pit, because that's just a better situation for him. I would be surprised if Verstappen wins this race, dude. Because Leclerc just said, no, buddy, this is my race. Like, thank you so much for, you know, showing that you are good when my team and my car failed me. But this is my race, dude. Now it's my time. They lit front left. They had a little bit of a front left issue with Verstappen. Front left issue, putting on his wheel. They took their time, and that made his pit stop a little bit slower. So now Lewis Hamilton is going on the inside of Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher, damn, the fact that Lewis Hamilton thought that is okay is kind of insane, dude. That is insane, because he must have had so much faith in Mick Schumacher not to crash into him, because you know, that is Mick Schumacher we're talking here. Carlos Sainz is getting track limit warning, so even with track limits he can't keep up with Leclerc. Insane, dude. Carlos Sainz is definitely not the #1 driver in Ferrari, that is for sure, especially yesterday. I think yesterday Leclerc proved that he once and for all needs to be prioritized by Ferrari. Ferrari need to prioritize. The only issue is that Ferrari can't prioritize a working strategy. Their strategists can't even have a proper strategy. Oh man, Lewis Hamilton just passed Magnussen, but let's see what Magnussen can do, because we know that the Haas is faster than the Mercedes in a straight line top speed, but I think the Mercedes also using some tricky mechanics, dude. They're using some tricks to make their car faster in the middle of the race when no one can see what is actually happening. Verstappen is right behind Mick. There's no way that Mick Schumacher is gonna stop Verstappen, bro. Mick Schumacher shouldn't do any stupid moves. The Haas has got a little bit of top speed, yeah. So unfortunately Verstappen couldn't pass him on the pit straight. Now he's doing the second straight after the second right-hander. He just passed him easily. So the second straight he passed him very easy. Now it's very easy for Mick Schumacher to go right into the back of Verstappen, because let's face it, I wouldn't put it past him. Now Verstappen needs to pass Hamilton. This is going to be interesting. This is interesting. Okay, if you are wondering, Leclerc is still in front. He's about 3 seconds in front of his teammate. His teammate Carlos Sainz is doing has got a second warning for track limits. So it means that Carlos Sainz can't actually keep up with Leclerc. Because I don't believe Leclerc has received even one warning for track limits. Charles. Oh, okay, good. So it means that Charles might have done, might have actually, exceeded track limits at one point. Because I believe his team just told him not to exceed track limits. So let's see what happens. Let's see if they are actually going to... let's see what's going to happen with the track limit situation. Because I feel like that is such an unnecessary thing. Because remember, he went on the outside. He didn't cut the... He didn't try and cut the corner. He went on the outside of Russell. So he didn't necessarily take full advantage by cutting a corner. So it's not necessarily track limits unless there was another corner that he took that was track limits. But if it was the first corner, that is not track limits. Oh man, Perez is screwed, bro. So this is for position. Max Verstappen is chasing down Hamilton. Max Verstappen is 0.4. Tires are good, mate. So Lewis Hamilton's telling his race engineer his tires are good. So let's see how good your tires are, because Max Verstappen is right behind you, bro. Black and white flag for Perez. Track limits for Perez. Why would they have track limits for Perez? I have never seen track limits being waived this much. This is kind of insane, dude. Oh man. Lewis won't make it easy for him. Well, that is okay, because guess what? He's about to pass Lewis. He is about to pass Lewis. He passed him so easily, dude. These commentators were just about to brag. These British asshole commentators were just about... And I do apologize for that word, because it wasn't really necessary. But I'm telling you, I dislike these British people commentating on this race. They are so biased. It has to be a Brit. A Brit has to win a race. Oh, Lewis Hamilton is not gonna let Verstappen by very easily. Guess what? He passed him all. As soon as they said it, Verstappen passed Lewis. I don't even understand what their point was. I don't get what is their agenda. If your driver can't win a race, why don't you consider yourself rather concentrate on the fact that Lewis Hamilton hasn't won a race once this year. Rather consider that. Then worry about the fact that he's going to make it hard for Verstappen when he didn't actually he wasn't even able to do even that. So let's just relax. Let's just relax. The commentators need to really they're really working me, because I'm telling you, man, Sky Sports are really they are taking full advantage of the fact that they're British and they want Lewis Hamilton to win. They will do anything that they can. They would spin if they have to somehow focus on the fact that Verstappen's fans is drunk and doing vulgar things, then somehow that is more important than the fact that we are here to do a racing and that people do get drunk. And that the fact that in Britain, the British Silverstone Grand Prix, people were also drunk, booing Verstappen, most likely also vulgar, but we don't hear about them broadcasting and advertising that fact because it doesn't suit their agenda. That is the problem I'm having with Sky Sports. Is every time they want to push an agenda, they look for some stupid bullcrap, like some fans are, getting rowdy and they're drunk and they're saying vulgar things. Dude, that is not your problem. They are not part of the Formula 1 race. They are watching it. They're paying to watch it. Let them do what they want to do. If you want to intervene, then do so by authorities. You do not have to broadcast that. That is not part of the Formula 1 race. That has got nothing to do with us. Damn, man. Okay, so I went on a tangent. I went on a rant. So the update is Leclerc is 4 seconds 4 seconds in front of Carlos Sainz. Verstappen is in third, 18 seconds, 18.9 seconds behind. You have to understand that Verstappen has already pitted. He has pitted and he's actually gaining on Carlos Sainz, and I would also go as far as to say he's gaining on Leclerc. Mick Schumacher passing? He passed Lando Norris. Okay, so Mick Schumacher passing Lando Norris. Sebastian Vettel is behind Fernando Alonso, I believe. Yeah, so Sebastian Vettel was behind Albon. Okay, cool. Unless if Alonso just went to the pits, that's a possibility. Plan E for Echo. Carlos Sainz is being told Plan E for Echo. So Ferrari is saying they're telling Carlos Sainz that they're considering Plan E for Echo, whatever that means. We are now looking at Alonso. Ocon is being passed by Ocon, or he's allowing Ocon to pass him, because remember he started from last and he hasn't pitted yet, so he doesn't want his teammate to suffer any delay to get past him, so he allows him to pass. Magnussen is now behind Alonso. Ocon is now in 8th place. Zhao is in 7th. Yuki Tsunoda is in 6th. 5th is Stroll. Hamilton is in 4th place. Dropping 3 seconds behind Verstappen, huh? Thank you for a follow or a subscribe. I appreciate it. Okay, so I am fully focused on the race, but thank you so much for that subscription. I appreciate it. So here we go. We are watching. We're going neck to neck. It is Ocon versus Zhao. Ocon just passed the driver that crashed in Silverstone. So Zhao, the driver that crashed in Silverstone, just got passed by Ocon. Ocon is now on his way to battle with Yuki Tsunoda. And that is for 6th place. So Ocon took 7th place. He's about to go for 6th place, passing Yuki Tsunoda. Fastest lap of the race so far. Max Verstappen 1 minute 9.8. Verstappen is definitely pushing very hard right now. What the tires is he? He's got hard tires. He's very fast on hard tires, it seems. Extremely fast on hard tires, because that is 12. 12.4, that's 16. So 16 seconds behind Leclerc. Leclerc still has to pit. Remember, Leclerc is unfortunately, like you would think fortunately, but he's unfortunately a part of Ferrari team. And if you know Ferrari team this year, their strategist is he's an absolute disaster. He's an absolute clown. The strategist team, if it's one guy or if it's the whole team that's a strategist, they are clowns, dude. They don't know how to manage strategy to bring maximum, points home. They don't know how to do that, and it's very hard for me to understand why they won't do that, because that is their singular job, to figure out the best strategy for their driver, especially in first place. Last race in Silverstone, Leclerc was in first place. Guess what? He ended up in 4th place, because his team didn't see it fit to pit him before the safety car was ending in Silverstone. They could have brought him in, they could have released him. He would have still been in a fighting position. He would have been able to fight for first place, but unfortunately Ferrari just doesn't operate that way. They have no strategy, no concept of winning strategy. Let's just say that. Okay, we've got a massive battle going on. Who is that? So we've got in front is Magnussen. Magnussen is being pushed by Ocon, who is also being pushed by Norris. So Norris, Alonso, and Mick Schumacher, they're all in a battle. Alonso passing Magnussen. Magnussen saying, sorry, no, I'm on the inside. I will stay in the lead in front of you. Not the lead first place, but the lead taking 8th place. So we're talking about the the battle, dude, I can't even find my words. The battle for 8th place, Norris and Alonso and Mick Schumacher and even Zhou is also in that battle for 8th place. Magnussen so far shows his potential and of course his racing craft, his racing experience by saying, even if you guys are all over me, next to me, I took the inside line and I maintain 8th position. So he did exactly what he needed to do. It was pretty cool. Alonso was next to Norris, but Norris actually passed him on the straight after the second turn before they, passed the pit straight. So now we've got Mick Schumacher trying to pass. Is that Alonso? Mick Schumacher is about... Dude, Mick Schumacher needs to be careful. Alonso is an old fox, bro. He knows exactly how to handle you, bro. So he's about to pass Alonso. It might be on the inside of turn 3 where Magnussen closed the door on Norris. He actually passed Alonso. Mick Schumacher passing Alonso for 10th place. Very, very good job, I must say. I have to agree that was a good job, Mick Schumacher. Now, can you maintain it? Remember, we know that Mick Schumacher is fast in qualifying, but he's always lacking pace when it comes to consistency, consistent fast pace in a race. So I will say Alonso is going to take that position back. At some point in this race, Mick Schumacher is going to have to defend, and I guarantee you he will get passed. It might not be Alonso, but it might be someone else. Someone is going to pass him. Who is this? Oh, they are lifting up the Red Bull of Perez, and I think they're putting him into the pits. Poor Perez, man. Perez's race was screwed as soon as Russell pushed him off the track on the first lap. Perez was like the back marker. He couldn't really make up any ground, man. I think he had some serious damage. So we have coming into the pit lane Leclerc. Can Leclerc somehow by a miracle get in front of Verstappen? I'm going to say impossible. Impossible. Actually, Verstappen has a decent lead now. Verstappen has a decent lead. Once again, Red Bull strategy working perfectly. Verstappen is now how many seconds in front of Leclerc did he come out in front? So 6 seconds. Leclerc is 6 seconds behind Verstappen. Carlos Sainz is kept in front. Carlos Sainz was second. Leclerc came into the pits. Now Verstappen is second. And Carlos Sainz is being kept out. Now I can only assume that maybe the plan E that Ferrari was talking about might be to help Leclerc by staying in front and then slowing down and keeping Verstappen behind them, which I think is not going to be possible. And I wouldn't necessarily... Okay, no. Carlos Sainz is coming in right now. So now Carlos Sainz is in the pit, so there was no strategy for Carlos Sainz to slow down Verstappen, unfortunately. So now what we have is for Carlos Sainz coming in, and guess what? 6 seconds. Verstappen has got a 6-second lead over Leclerc, even though Leclerc passed Verstappen on the racetrack. Verstappen was passed on the racetrack by Leclerc, and Leclerc took first spot from Verstappen by passing him fair and square, and is now 6 seconds behind Verstappen. 6 seconds behind Verstappen, people. That is how good Red Bull is with strategy compared to Ferrari. When it comes to the numbers, Red Bull knows how to keep Ferrari, in this case, behind them. And not even that, making sure that Verstappen doesn't even have to pass Leclerc on track. He doesn't actually have to physically pass him on track. Mick Schumacher, they're just showing a replay of Mick Schumacher passing Lando Norris. So the Haas is definitely faster than the McLaren. Nah, he didn't. Yeah, he squeezed you on the braking, Lando Norris, because he was looking for the racing line. Because he basically went past Lando Norris. He passed Lando Norris and then wanted to enter the racing line by going far left and then entering, then sharply turning into the right hand corner. Fastest lap from Leclerc. So now Leclerc is on the attack. He's now 4 seconds, 4.9 seconds behind Verstappen. Again, Leclerc has to do the job. He has to attack, and that's exactly what he's doing. Now keep this in mind. the Ferrari is not as reliable as we would like the Ferrari to be. So the more he pushes that Ferrari, engine, the bigger chance there is that that Ferrari engine is going to fail. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say this because this is the reality and this is what we've seen in the previous races. As soon as Leclerc starts pushing the Ferrari too much, then the Ferrari starts showing some issues when it comes to reliability. Let's hope that this is not the case for Leclerc this race. I really hope this will not happen for Leclerc. But unfortunately, this is the situation that we have to deal with. That Ferrari does not have the most reliable car. And that's just the way it is. So fastest lap for Leclerc, 1 minute 9.4. Stroll is in 4th place. Can you believe it? Stroll, still yet to pit, is in 4th place. He's 20 seconds behind the leader. Interesting. That's not too far off, man. Ocon is in 1st place. So if Ocon holds on to 1st place, he's going to have an easy 4th place. Oh, but I see Hamilton is right behind Ocon. Yep. Hamilton is about to pass Ocon. About to hunt down. Okay, he's already hunted down Ocon because he's right behind him and he's about to make a move on Ocon. Yep. So pit straight. Here we go. Pit straight. DRS open. He's about to go on the inside. He decided not to. He decided not to go on the inside, Hamilton, because he saw the corner was approaching too quickly. So let's just do a quick position check. Verstappen first. Leclerc is 2.9 seconds behind Verstappen. Leclerc again needs to physically do all the work to catch up to Verstappen. Even after his team, basically had a 6-second deficit to Verstappen, magically, 6 seconds were just removed from Leclerc, even though Leclerc didn't make any physical mistakes. 4-second pit stop for Hamilton. Interesting. They made a mistake in Hamilton's pit stop, which is not a mistake, but it's a very slow pit stop. It took the inside of, is that Lando Norris or was that Ricciardo? Russell passed Lando Norris, but no, man, that is Lewis on Ocon. Okay, fine. So Lewis Hamilton finally passed Ocon. Russell was passing Ricciardo. I have confirmation Russell passed Ricciardo. Russell is about to get past Norris, unfortunately. That is what I can see, just in 1.9 seconds. So let's just do a quick position check. Even though Leclerc is catching up to Verstappen an amazing speed. I'm telling you now, they are turning up that engine so much now that they are literally destroying that engine, because that engine is not that reliable. So I'm just thinking, how is he this much faster than Verstappen? But he's definitely catching up to Verstappen. So quick position check. Like I said, Verstappen first. Leclerc is second. Just 1.5 seconds behind Verstappen. Catching up with incredible speed, to be honest. Carlos Sainz in 3rd place. Hamilton in 6th place. Ocon in 1st place. Magnussen in 6th place. 7th, Mick Schumacher. Lando Norris in 8th place. Russell in 9th place. Ricciardo in 10th. Albon in 11th. Gasly in 12th. Bottas in 13th. Vettel in 14th. Stroll in 15th, Nicholas Latifi 16th, Yuki Tsunoda 17th, Alonso in 18th, Zhao is in 19th, and Perez is out of the race. So here we go. Ferrari is about. Leclerc has caught up to Verstappen. That 6-second deficit, that 6 seconds that Verstappen was ahead of Leclerc after Leclerc pitted is gone. It's gone. It's completely gone. He's 0.64 seconds. Leclerc is 0.64 seconds, so almost half a second behind Verstappen. We already know that Leclerc can pass Verstappen, so now it's only a matter of where and when. That is why my words got messed up there, because it's two words I'm trying to describe here. Where is he going to pass him, and when will he pass him? Dude, he is so close to him on the pit straight, is insane. Leclerc is about to repass Verstappen. Once again, if for some reason Ferrari messes this up, then someone needs to get fired at Ferrari. I'm just going to be straight on. Someone needs to be fired at Ferrari. If Leclerc... Oh, he went in front of Verstappen easily. He easily passed Verstappen, dude. Easily passed Verstappen, dude. He went on the inside at the second turn straight, and he easily passed Verstappen. That is insane. Insanity, dude. Verstappen can't do a single thing about it. He's losing you know, time. He's already losing. He's losing time on you know, keeping up with the clear. He can't keep up with the clear. I have front grip, one lap I don't. The car is so unpredictable, it's really crazy. He says one lap he's got grip on the front, one lap he doesn't have grip on the front. The car is unpredictable. So he says that yeah, Verstappen didn't really try and pressure Leclerc. He didn't try and make it too hard. Mick Schumacher is about to pass Magnussen. Yay! Finally, Mick Schumacher is doing what he told his team that he could do, is pass Magnussen. He actually passed him. Once again, I'm just gonna say this. Mick Schumacher is not known for being consistently fast in a race. Qualifying, one lap pace maybe, but in race pace he is not consistently fast. So there is a very good chance that Mick Schumacher will not finish in 6th place. He's currently in 6th place. He might not be able to hold on to that position. So let's just do a quick position check, and I also want to see how far behind Max is falling behind Leclerc, because there's no way that Verstappen has got the pace of the Ferrari. 2.6 seconds behind Leclerc, bro. 5-second penalty for Norris for track limits. 5-second penalty for Norris because of track limits. Poor Norris. Poor Lando Norris. He needs to come in. 5-second penalty for track limits. That sucks, man. I don't understand, why is Formula 1 focused so much on track limits during a race? Interesting. Like, I would love to see how they're cutting this track, because the track oh my god, goodness gracious me. Alonso passing Yuki Tsunoda and then showing him the finger as he's passing him. Is that Yuki Tsunoda or is that someone else? Yeah, so he's definitely... Yeah, so that was Alonso passing Yuki Tsunoda. That is correct, passing Yuki Tsunoda. And while he was passing Yuki Tsunoda, he was basically waving his finger at him, telling him, "Hey, buddy, you don't drive like that. You don't push me off the track." Damn, dude. So now we've got Carlos Sainz about to catch up to Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz about to catch up to 4 seconds. Verstappen is 4.5 seconds behind Leclerc. Leclerc is just building his lead effortlessly. Carlos Sainz is 1 second behind Verstappen right now. Interesting. Why is a Ferrari this much faster, bro? Yeah, so they're talking to Otmar from the Alpine team, and they're just considering the fact that there's bad choices being made with Alonso's... Oh, Red Bull just went into the pits. Verstappen just went into the pits. Verstappen went into the pits. Let's see what tires they're going to give him. But he was so fast on the hard tires. Why? They're probably going to give him medium tires, right? Are they going to give him medium tires? Let's quickly see. It says that he's got hard tires on, but I'm going to assume that is medium tires. The data says it's hard tires, but I'm going to assume that that has to be medium tires, because why would you go from hard tires to hard tires? What is the point, unless if they want them to have fresh or hard tires to defend and attack, perhaps, in case he is able to defend and attack. So Leclerc is in first, Carlos Sainz is in second, Verstappen in third, Hamilton in fourth, Ocon in fifth, Mick Schumacher is in sixth, Magnussen's in seventh, Norris is in eighth, Russell in ninth, Ricciardo in 10th, Albon in 11th, Gasly in 12th, Bottas in 13th, Vettel in 14th, Lance Stroll 15th, Alonso in 16th, Yuki Tsunoda in 17th, Zhao, Chinese driver for Alfa Romeo is in 18th, Latifi is in 19th. So Norris will get a 5-second pit stop penalty for track limits. I'm just so interested. I would love to see where they are cutting these track, because it seems a little bit excessive. They're excessively like. Okay, Verstappen is saying something on the radio. Just match Hamilton's lap times. So Verstappen is being told by his race engineer to at least, at minimum, try and match Hamilton's time. So he's just trying to match Hamilton's time according to his race engineer. So it seems like Red Bull have no intention of trying to challenge Ferrari, because it seems like they can't. I am going to say one thing. I still believe the Ferrari engine cannot be trusted. It cannot. You cannot put full trust in the Ferrari, specifically with their reliability. I still believe they somehow turn up the engine so much that they destroy their own engine without realizing it. That is what I like, especially if you look at qualifying. It's always when Leclerc does amazingly fast laps in qualifying that somehow their engine always breaks on race day. It's always during the qualifying when they've got amazing performance that they always qualify in pole position, specifically Leclerc, that Leclerc's engine breaks. So that is a situation where they are forcing the engine to operate above its threshold, and that is causing the engine to break. And I believe this is exactly what we're seeing now. We're seeing them pushing the engine to such an extreme that it's only a matter of time before the engine breaks again. And that is more a team thing and a driver thing. The driver has to understand that, yes, my car is fast if I push the engine hard. But if I push the engine hard, what normally happens during a race when I push the engine too hard, especially after a very hard-fought pole position qualifying, my engine breaks. So this is not rocket science. They have to. All I'm saying is that good job, Leclerc. You're now in front. He didn't have to do much in Spain in front, and his engine still broke. So all I'm saying is, oh, Sebastian Vettel went off the track. There's debris. He literally went in front of cars. He was off the track, almost reversed onto the track in front of oncoming traffic. That is crazy. And there's definitely debris. They're saying there's green flag, but there's definitely debris on the track as well, where Vettel went off. Dude, Vettel's race is horrible, dude. Absolute disastrous race. Oh, he was. So Pierre Gasly basically pushed Vettel off the track, actually. So I would say that's Pierre Gasly should get a penalty for that. Like, let's just be honest. Pierre Gasly needs to get a penalty for that. Like, I am not a Vettel fanboy, but that looked clear cut to me. That looked like Gasly drove into Vettel unnecessarily, pushing him off. He should have just, kept his line close to the corner. He should have kept out of the, should have left more room. Basically, that's what it comes down to. Leave more room for Vettel. He didn't do that. He needs to get a penalty. That is straight cut, straight simple. Now into the pit comes a Mercedes, which Russell. So Russell's in the Mercedes garage. What is his pit stop? It's 2.7. That's a good pit stop. Not as bad as Hamilton. Hamilton's pit stop was like 4 point something seconds, because I had a little bit of a hiccup. Verstappen is 17 seconds. 17 seconds, which means, so that's 3. So he's about 20 seconds behind Leclerc. Verstappen is 20 seconds behind Leclerc. Lando Norris is now being pushed by Magnussen. Magnussen and Norris is battling for 7th place. Which means that that Norris went into the pits, he did his penalty stop. His 5-second penalty stop. He came out in front of Magnussen, and Magnussen is now attacking Norris. 5-second penalty for Gasly. And anybody watching that collision would have already knew that that was coming. Gasly was going to get a penalty, unfortunately. That is just the way it is, unfortunately, because it was so obvious that he didn't leave enough room for Vettel and ultimately pushed Vettel off of the track. Let's see. So Ricardo also passed Magnussen. So Magnussen was trying to attack Norris when Norris's wheels got up to temperature. Then, oh, he's into the pits. Magnussen's into the pits. Magnussen went into the pits, so that let Ricardo go through. Alonso. So let's just do a quick position check. First is Leclerc, second Carlos Sainz, Verstappen in third. Black and white flag for a Hamilton track limits. Interesting. I don't know why they're so strict about track limits. I would love to see how they're cutting this track. How is Lewis Hamilton? Show me these track limit violations, because I don't see it. Because is it maybe the first corner, the first right-hander, where they are going off the track on purpose to gain a speed advantage? What is going on? I don't understand where they're... it's a bit odd. Verstappen is catching up to Carlos Sainz all of a sudden. Verstappen is catching up to Carlos Sainz. That is very strange. Okay, so let's do a quick position check. So we've got... we're just looking at an onboard from Verstappen. Yeah, it's not Verstappen. Sorry, Sebastian Vettel. The incident between Gasly and Sebastian Vettel. 5-second penalty for Gasly, causing a collision. We already know about it. Thank you so much for showing us old replays. You already showed us this replay, but you're showing us again because they want to pretend like they're doing their job perfectly. But in the start of the Grand Prix, they couldn't show us the actual replay of what happened between all the drivers at the start fast enough. So Leclerc is in first, Carlos Sainz second, Verstappen third, Hamilton in fourth, Ocon in fifth, Mick Schumacher is in sixth, seventh is Lando Norris, Ricciardo is in eighth, Alonso is in ninth, Stroll is in 10th, Russell is in 11th, Zhao, the Chinese driver for Alfa Romeo, is in 12th, Magnussen's in 13th after his pit stop, Yuki Tsunoda is in 14th, Vettel is in 15th, Albon is in 16th, Bottas in 17th, Gasly is in 18th, most likely because of his 5-second penalty pit stop. Then Nicolas Latifi is in 19th, and of course Perez is out of the race. The only driver out of the race is Perez. The only driver out of the race is Perez so far, which is very interesting. And it's not like he's out of the race because his car broke down. He just couldn't continue, being competitive in a car that was damaged because of Russell's shunt at the same corner where Gasly shunted Sebastian Vettel. So who's this? George Russell. So George Russell is about to pass Albon, if I'm not mistaken. Russell is about to pass Stroll. Sorry, that is Lance Stroll in an Aston Martin. Oh, there we go. So now Lance Stroll is actually battling with Russell. What is happening, dude? Oh my god. You will not believe what is going on with my stream right now, man. What is going on with my stream? Oh my goodness gracious me, man. I think it's Sky Sports that are messing up. I'm pretty sure it's Sky Sports that are messing up. They just showed the that is I'm pretty sure that they're messing up because they're showing footage. There we go. Now we're back to racing, so it must have been them that messed up. So let's just do another position check just so I haven't missed much. Leclerc is in first, second is Carlos Sainz, third is Verstappen, Hamilton in fourth, Alonso fifth, Ocon in sixth, and then Russell is in seventh, Stroll is in eighth. So Russell eventually or should I say passed Stroll. Eventually Russell passed Stroll successfully and is now about a second ahead of Stroll, moving up, getting away from Stroll. But Stroll is now being attacked by Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher is now in ninth. Mick Schumacher in ninth, Magnussen in 10th. Are other people getting their loads of people going off? From seeing people going off. So where are they going off? Where is this track limits? Where? Let's see. Oh, here it is. So it's at the pit straight that they're going off. It's at the pit straight they're going off. But is that really... Is that really that... Like, I cannot see them needing to penalize people for going wide there. That makes no sense. They are going wide. They are not cutting a corner. They are just taking the corner wider. On board with Lando Norris about to pass Yuki Tsunoda for 12th place. Nah, he's definitely staying ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, that's for sure. I don't know, man. I'm surprised because they are penalizing them for going wide. Penalize cars for going wide. I don't know, man. I think that is odd. That is at the pit straight. So as they're approaching the last corner, they're going wide. And they're penalizing them for that, and that makes no sense. That makes almost no sense. Okay, I just needed to fix something. Okay, cool. Let's see, is it fixed now? It must be. Yeah, okay, cool. No, it's not fixed. Damn, you son of a gun. Sergio Perez is now... Whoa, bro. I have some weird stuff going on my stream. Some serious odd... See, showing Magnussen passing. Who is that? Yeah, so the red lights were flickering on the back of Mick Schumacher. Oh man, like what is going on here, bro? Just give me a second, I'll fix this. This will get fixed. This will get fixed for sure. Here we go, here we go. I think I found it. I think I found the issue. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now I think we're fine. Unless, of course, if it turns out that we're not fine anymore. Okay, so here we go. Leclerc, 5 seconds. Sorry, Leclerc is 5 seconds in front of Carlos Sainz. Verstappen is, let me just look at my live data for now, because they decided not to show that data for whatever reason. So we've got Carlos Sainz in first now. Oh, so they're pitting now. Okay, see that's a reason why I don't always look at the live data, because remember, there is unfortunately a situation where the live data is coming straight from the source. Carlos Sainz is 3 seconds behind Leclerc. Verstappen is 12 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. We've got Hamilton, 13 seconds in 4th place. 13 seconds behind the first position. I'm having some strange issues right now, man. Not a problem, not a problem. Let's just fix it. This is not a problem. This is not a problem at all, to be honest. Oh well, it's just an inconvenience, but hey, fix it we shall. Fix it we shall. Okay, you can do your thing, please, stream. Can you please do your thing? That would be highly appreciated if you could do your thing. Yo, this is weird, bro. Interesting, dude. Really is fascinating. Yeah, I guess with just a little bit of inconvenience, but we are getting there. We're getting somewhere. This is not a train smash. We are getting somewhere for sure. Okay, let's see. Like, it's so weird how this stream loads, bro. Such an odd streaming mechanisms in place here. Oh, interesting, huh? I can hear, but I cannot see anything. Is that supposed to be the case? Okay, let's just look at live data. So live data, we've got Max Verstappen in the lead. Charles Leclerc is behind Max Verstappen, 1 second behind. So I'm gonna assume Leclerc is gonna repass Max Verstappen for sure. Max Verstappen is going to get repassed. There is no... I cannot see Max Verstappen winning this race. I have to be completely honest. I cannot see him winning this race. I have to be completely honest. I just don't see it. It's just one of those things that... like I think when it comes down to it, Leclerc has done more than enough this race to prove that he is ultimately the winner of this race, and that he does deserve this race win. Sure, bro. So it's a slow stop for who? Ah, man. It was a slow stop for someone. Like, okay, so just going off of the information I have on screen, so Leclerc has repassed Max Verstappen. So I'm looking at the live data. It shows that Charles has passed Verstappen. I'm looking on screen and I can see Leclerc is about to pass Verstappen. So it's just a little bit of a delay compared to the live data, but Leclerc is going to pass Verstappen again. I've already cheated, I've looked at the live data, so that is definitely going to happen. It's probably going to happen. Like, Verstappen is trying to defend, but he can't do too much, dude. Forcing him the long way around. Verstappen is just... And he tried to force him the long way around, but Leclerc still got the best possible entry back in front of Max Verstappen. That's a good pass. Leclerc deserves this win, dude. That's for sure. Leclerc deserves this win, but will Verstappen be able to get second place? That is what I'm wondering. Will he be able to get second place? He says it's a joke. Oh, traction. So he's just saying that his car's traction is a joke. He doesn't have much traction. Interesting. Yeah. So Leclerc made it effortless to pass Max Verstappen once again. Leclerc passed Verstappen 3 times this race. Verstappen didn't pass Leclerc once. So that is 3 passes. Black and white flag for Mick Schumacher track limits. Oh. I don't know. This track limits thing is really strange, dude. I don't agree with the track limits because if you're going wide... Because remember, there is what you would call a chicane, where if your car goes on the outside of the track, you can cause damage to the undercarriage of your car. So they are definitely not all the way out there. Like the track limits thing is a little bit like they're taking it too extreme, in my opinion. I don't think reviewed, no further action and failing to serve the time penalty. No further actions required? What do you mean? If he failed to do that, he probably did it after they gave him the warning, probably. So Gasly just got basically Gasly didn't serve his penalty in time, and then they basically wanted to investigate it, and it seemed like he served the penalty and now he's fine. So we're back on the stream, we're watching it. Leclerc is in the lead even after his pit stops. Carlos Sainz is about to get past Verstappen depending on what happens. Hamilton is 34 seconds behind these guys, dude. He is like way behind them. Not even close for Hamilton to even get a podium. Now Hamilton's complaining about why we're going to this tire. Ocon is in 5th, Russell's in 6th, Alonso in 7th. Mick Schumacher in 8th, Magnussen in 9th, Norris in 10th, Ricciardo 11th, Albon in 12th, Bottas in 13th. We have Gasly in 14th, Stroll in 15th, Zhao in 16th, Yuki Tsunoda in 17th. Okay, so we have got Yuki Tsunoda in 17th, Vettel in 18th, so Latifi also is out of the race. Dude, so you're telling me when I had technical issues, Latifi was pulled out of the race? Did he have any mechanical issue or what happened there? Carlos Sainz is about to get past Verstappen. Carlos Sainz is about to pass Verstappen. Carlos Sainz about to pass Verstappen, 1 second behind Verstappen. This is very odd because Red Bull is not supposed to be this slow. And this is actually the home of Red Bull. So why did they not properly test their cars on this track to know that there's an issue with the traction? Fastest lap for Carlos Sainz. Fastest lap Carlos Sainz. He is less than a second behind Verstappen. Less than a second behind Verstappen. Carlos Sainz. 4 seconds is the lead that Leclerc has over Verstappen. So the lead will be about 5 seconds if Carlos Sainz passes Verstappen. Carlos Sainz about to pass Verstappen. Where he will do it, no one knows. But he's at the same second corner. Almost made a move on Verstappen. That would be way risky because it's too late to try and attack that corner. Carlos. Power unit failure for Carlos Sainz, dude. I knew it. I knew it. I knew Ferrari. His engine is on fire, dude. Carlos Sainz, stop the car. Stop the car. You're on fire, idiot. You are on fire, you idiot. Stop the car, buddy. Why are these marshals slow, dude? He's on fire. Oh my god, these marshals are pathetic. They are literally these obese guys running towards a car, taking their time. That Ferrari is on fire, like literally catching on fire, dude. I don't know what Carlos Sainz was, like, I think he was trying to hold the brakes for these guys to come and put their blocks. Damn, dude. But there's no virtual safety car needed. He's off of the track. He's gone. He's off. But it's still very scary, man. It's still like that is like I'm telling you, those obese marshals was so pathetic. They couldn't even get to the car fast enough. The one marshal dropped his stuff and ran back in the opposite direction. Damn, bro. Again, Lewis Hamilton getting a podium doing nothing. Doing absolutely nothing. Just staying there. Just staying like... Man. I'm telling you, Leclerc's car, bro. Leclerc's car. It's not Fernando Alonso, that's Leclerc, bro. Leclerc came into the pits. And now Verstappen's also into the pits. At least they're doing that, but I don't know, man. I don't think that Ferrari is gonna last 10 laps, dude. I don't think Ferrari's car is gonna last 12 laps. That car is not gonna last 12 laps, bro. Cause you have to understand, Leclerc is the one pushing to extreme speeds here, not Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz with just, you know, pushing his car, fine, but come on, Leclerc is the one pushing even harder than Carlos Sainz. So if someone's car is gonna go, then Leclerc's car should have gone, not Carlos Sainz's car. Damn, bro. Lewis Hamilton in third spot. I like that. It makes no sense to me, bro. Like, Hamilton does not deserve that spot. Perez is not there. And Carlos Sainz's car broke down for the how many of time? How many times does Carlos Sainz or how many times does a Ferrari have to break down for a Mercedes like Hamilton or Russell's car to gain unfair advantage? Dude, Leclerc's engine, bro. I'm telling you now, I don't think that engine's gonna last. I don't think that engine's gonna last, dude. There's something fundamentally wrong with the common sense of the Ferrari team. There's something fundamentally wrong. They cannot understand that you cannot keep pushing an engine that is proven that it's got reliability problems. You cannot do that. All I'm saying is if Leclerc's car finishes this race, then I will be surprised. Dude. Damn. It actually smashed the side pods. It actually blew up. The engine actually blew up. It actually blew up and then it was on fire. And you've got these marshals that can't... Like, they're so obese, they can't get to where they're supposed to be going. Yeah, there's no handbrakes on these cars, so that is the reason why the car couldn't just stay put. Car couldn't stay put because there's no handbrakes on these cars. Okay. Okay, so now we know that Carlos Sainz's engine just blew. It just literally just blew up. So we went back to racing. We are racing. We're actually racing. All that needs to happen from Verstappen is pressure Leclerc. Verstappen just has to pressure Leclerc, dude. Just pressure him until that engine blows, because there's no way that engine is not gonna blow if he pushes hard enough. Oh, throttle pedal feels a bit strange. Throttle pedal is... Oh man, like I think Leclerc might just be cautious maybe because he's claiming that there's an issue with his throttle. His throttle feels off, but it might just be him, you know, feeling worried that his engine is going next. But I would definitely believe his engine's going next, dude. Like, I'm almost convinced his engine's going next. All Verstappen has to do is just push relentlessly. Like, push Charles Leclerc so hard that he has to you know, like basically burn his engine. Stay in front. Fastest lap from Verstappen, 1 minute 7. 1 minute 7.8. 1 minute 7.8 fastest lap from Verstappen. Now, will Leclerc on the radio? Leclerc's on the radio. Everything is fine on the throttle pedal. That is what the Italians tell Leclerc. I don't believe them, unfortunately, because they've proven to be incompetent, unfortunately. Russell is in 4th place, dude. Russell went from... I don't even remember what he was before, but he's in 4th place now. Russell passed Ocon. Oh, okay, nice. He passed Ocon. Exactly the same place where Leclerc passed Verstappen, which is the 2nd right-hander turn. Damn, bro. I don't know if Leclerc's engine is gonna last, bro. Dude, Leclerc was the one pushing his car to the limit, not Carlos Sainz. I'm sorry to say this, but that is a fact. Maybe Leclerc knows what is causing the engine. Oh, fastest lap Leclerc and then fastest lap Verstappen. So as soon as Leclerc put the fastest lap and then Verstappen immediately followed that up with the fastest lap. Verstappen fastest lap 1 minute 7.2. Verstappen 1 minute 7.2, which is much faster than Leclerc's 1 minute 7.5. Interesting, interesting. So Verstappen knows he has to push, which he should have done a while back. I don't know, bro. I would be surprised if Leclerc's engine doesn't blow today, but I'm pretty sure if it doesn't blow today, it's going to blow in the next race. I'm just saying, dude. If it doesn't blow today, it's going to blow in the next race. So I just hope the Ferrari mechanics realize that, and then the next race they don't just expect the engine to be 100% dandy and then race and then, oh, the engine blew up. Oh, we didn't know what was happening. The engine blew up. No, Sherlock. It's obvious your engine is very unreliable. You should probably not let him race the same engine without making 100% sure that the engine is ready for the next race. I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that. They're not going to check and make 100... They're not going to do the due diligence of checking Charles Leclerc's engine in the next race if it doesn't blow up to this race. So it's 3.5 seconds Verstappen behind Leclerc. But remember, Verstappen is doing fastest lap after fastest lap. Now Leclerc is also doing fastest lap or faster laps. But he's not quite. He's not quite faster than Verstappen. Remember, he was faster than Verstappen this whole race. Seconds faster than Verstappen. He's not seconds faster than Verstappen now. So that is just to show you how worried, how much that, you know, a reliability issue is creeping into the back of Leclerc, knowing that he is helpless. As soon as that Ferrari, you know, does have a mechanical issue, he can't do anything. He's helpless. He's a sitting duck. But once again, Hamilton gaining, you know, unfair advantages. Hamilton gaining unfair advantages. No Perez to take 3rd place. No Carlos Sainz because his car burned down basically. So let's just do a quick position check. Leclerc is in 1st, 2nd Verstappen, 3rd Hamilton, 4th Russell. Ocon in 5th place. Mick Schumacher is in 6th place. So Mick Schumacher's back in 6th place. Nice. Norris is in 7th place, Magnussen in 8th place, Ricciardo in 9th, Albon in 10th, Bottas in 11th, Alonso 12th, Gasly 13th, Stroll 14th, Zhou in 15th, Yuki Tsunoda 16th, Vettel in 17th. Dude, I called it. I called reliability, and one Ferrari is down because of reliability. Now we don't know what's going to happen with Leclerc. Alex Albon is in the points again for Williams. Nice. Good job, Williams. Like, when I see a Williams in the points, I'm just happy for them. Like, seriously, I'm just happy for them. Now, unfortunately, Albon is trying to defend from Bottas. Yeah, so Verstappen is being told by his race engineer to keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on Leclerc. That's what he's being told, which, of course, he should do. Because, remember, if Leclerc needs to push his car hard, chances big that his engine is also gonna go. Oh man, dude, this is insane. This race is good because Leclerc passed Verstappen, but now I'm thinking, okay, so he passed Verstappen, but at what cost? He's basically using, like, this is exactly what I said. There's a threshold that their engine is operating at, and they're exceeding the threshold. And I don't know why Ferrari, the team, can't figure this out. I don't know why it's so difficult for them to get it in their heads that they shouldn't exceed a specific threshold. And the fact that Leclerc's engine is still running is a miracle, man. Carlos Sainz was not pushing as hard as Leclerc, that's for sure. Leclerc was the one pushing Verstappen and passing Verstappen the whole time. 3 times this whole race, Leclerc was passing Verstappen. Dude, they're doing a Leclerc radio and I can't hear what's being said. Oh. Sometimes the throttle gets stuck getting up. Remove the foot. Oh my god. First I told him there's nothing wrong there, but now they're admitting that the throttle does get stuck. Ferrari is interesting. It's an interesting team, dude. It is almost like a team that is like, no, there's nothing wrong. Oh, and then two minutes later, oh yeah, there was something wrong. You're right. Like, my goodness, bro. This team, bro. This team. So Verstappen is faster almost every sector, but he's not fast enough. He's faster than Leclerc, but he's not fast enough to ultimately pass Leclerc the way that Leclerc has been passing him. Like, I'm telling you, Leclerc passed Verstappen like Verstappen wasn't even any competition at all, dude. I think Leclerc is scared he's gonna damage his engine further, so he's trying to not push his engine to the limit, but I think he already did it in the first part of the race. Five laps to go on the live stream. Now, unfortunately, it's probably already just 1 lap for... so it seems like Charles Leclerc made it until the last lap. So that's spoiling. I'm only going to end the stream when I'm finished watching what I'm watching here. So I'm going to wait patiently to see what the results are. And only then will my stream be ending. So I'm going to try not to spoil completely myself. Even though I already did it, actually. Yeah, so Verstappen is pushing hard. He is pushing hard. But it's not 1 minute 7, which is sad. Verstappen is now 2.9 seconds behind Leclerc, which is interesting. 2.9 seconds behind. Gap is under 3 seconds. I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen, dude. That's all I'm waiting to see. Waiting to see how is this race gonna end. Imagine the Ferrari catches fire on the last lap. Like, as it crosses the line, gets first place, it like catches fire. That's gonna be insane, dude. That's gonna be insanity. Highly probable and possible, to be honest. Oh man, my stream is just being an asshole right now. Like, seriously, is this necessary? Is this necessary, dude? Oh man, like, this is not nice. This is not nice at all. Yeah, I have to restart the stream. Or should I say refresh the stream. Final lap. 2.3 seconds. So Verstappen did get the the advantage down. He's not too far, dude. Yeah, I think Leclerc got this. to be honest. So if they finish this race, and that'll be it. But as far as I know, the next race will be a while from now. So 2 seconds behind. Verstappen's 2 seconds behind Leclerc. 1.9 seconds. There's no chance. There's no chance Verstappen can beat Leclerc. There's no chance. Like Leclerc's engine has to literally blow up now, and I've already spoiled myself. I already know that Leclerc is winning. But let's be honest, that's a scare for Leclerc, bro. That's a scare. Good job, Leclerc. You deserve that. You deserve that. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. Hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy this live stream, do leave a like. Do leave a subscribe. Next race. Let's see when the next race is. Just looking, just observing when is the next race. Next race is French Grand Prix. French Grand Prix is 24th July. So that's approximately, what is it, like 2 weeks? So 2 weeks from now, we've got the French Grand Prix. French Grand Prix. Paul Ricard, French Grand Prix, next race. Good job to Leclerc. I'm glad his engine didn't break down, but I'm telling you now, if his team does not thoroughly check that engine for the next race, his engine will blow up the next race. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. If they can't do their due diligence, then his next race will be a disaster for him. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. See you in the next live stream. Next live stream is 24th of July. That is for the Formula 1 race. I do stream during the week. If you want to check it out, I play some Need for Speed Underground 2 and Need for Speed Most Wanted if you're interested. See you then. Ciao for now.